This video will cover high-throughput phenotyping using the DJI Matrice 600 UAV with the X5R video camera. First, unfold all 6 propeller arms and lock in place by turning the locking handle parallel to the arm. Next, remove all 6 foam propeller guards. Unfold the propellers. And ensure that the GPS mast with GPS compass module is secure and free from rotation. Mount the RTK base station on the mounting pole, plug in the battery, make sure the RTK base station antenna is straight up and down. Next, turn on your laptop computer and plug in the micro USB to the base station. Then open your hotspot, your Wi-Fi hotspot, turn on Wi-Fi and connect to the internet. Open DJI Assistant 2 and plug in the micro USB that's on the base station. Connect to the base station using DJI Assistant 2 and input the manual coordinate position, lat long, and altitude for the base station. Next, turn on your tablet and your transmitter. Short press and long press to turn on the transmitter. Then plug in the micro USB cable from the transmitter to the tablet once the tablet is booted up. Next, turn on the aircraft with a short and long press of either the front or the aft battery. The aircraft will make a beeping noise when it turns on. Then on the tablet, select DJI Go just once. Click on the cameras. Scroll through the aircraft status screen to ensure no warnings or unusual aircraft status. Close the aircraft status screen by touching the X in the upper right hand corner. This is the DJI Go main menu from left to right. The satellite symbol with the blue R means you have RTK GPS connected to the base station. The green bar is the aircraft status is good, and the transmitter symbol with the maximum number of bars shows a good connection between the transmitter and the aircraft. Next, open the General Settings menu in the upper right hand portion of the screen. Ensure that meters are selected as the units used. Then click on the upper left hand portion of the screen on the quadcopter symbol. Ensure that the return to home altitude is higher than any obstacles in the flying area and that multiple flight modes are selected. Then scroll down farther in the General Settings menu and select the maximum altitude of 120 meters and then click on Advanced Settings. Ensure that Return to Home is selected for RC signal loss. Then pace off the distance that the aircraft will be flying above the ground. Carry the aircraft to that point, pointing the camera toward an object that can be focused on. Touch the center of the screen to set the camera focus. Then open the camera menu. Select video. Make sure the video settings are as shown. Select the gear symbol, format the SD card, and format the solid state drives. Then open the lower camera settings menu and make sure the camera is set to manual and the settings are as shown. Click on the blue RTK symbol. Make sure the base station coordinates are as they were supposed to be set manually. Close the app and open the home page. Make sure all the apps are closed. Unplug and replug in the micro USB cable. Select Lychee just once. This is the Lychee home page. Select in the upper left hand corner where the FPV is, waypoint navigation. Click on the file and open your flight plan. Select the flight plan, click load. Here's your loaded flight plan. Go to the little gear symbol, mission settings. Make sure your mission settings are correct and the maximum flight speed is much higher than the wind speed. And scroll through the waypoints and make sure the waypoints altitudes are correct, heading and altitude is correct. Then move your transmitter to F mode, press play and go. Depending on the size of the mission, it may take a couple minutes for the mission to load onto the aircraft. Then the aircraft will automatically take off, climb to the altitude set in the mission, and fly at the set cruising speed towards the first waypoint. Make sure you don't lose connection with the RTK base station. If this occurs, the aircraft will go into stabilized non-GPS mode or ATI mode, and it could float off if it's windy. Maximum wind speed you should attempt to fly in is 16 knots, and always remember to fly in visual meteorological conditions. Good luck.